jail, daddy. You going to jail, daddy. You going to jail, daddy. Don't drop the soap, you gon' be looking silly. But you might like it. You party, if you wanna cycle. There's no way out of this, boy. There's no way out of this. They're about to take your Benjamins. Yeah. They gonna take your Benjamins, baby. They gonna take all your Benjamins, baby. Yeah. They about to take your Benjamins. Damn, Diddy. Diddy. Let's get this party started. What's up, chat? What's going on, chat? What's going on, chat? How y'all doing today? How y'all doing? What's up, Ann? What's up, Sandra? What's up, Earth Day? Yeah, we up in this thing. Yeah, I see y'all in the chat. Hit that like button. Hit that like button. Hit that like button. What's going on? Your channel got shut down. Golly. Channel got shut down again? Woo. You gotta be careful on YouTube, man. YouTube don't want you talking that talk, You gotta say it in a different way. YouTube, yeah. It's crazy on these YouTube streets. Salute to Earth Day. Salute to CC. Salute to everybody in the building. Come on in. Come on in. Diddy. Boy, all of your dark secrets is about to come out. And we gonna talk about it today, man. Rolling Stone said, off with your head, boy. Woo, Diddy, man, it's not looking good, man. Rolling Stone did a whole article on you, boy. And they exposed some very disturbing details that I want to talk about, that I want to highlight, man. So we're going to get this thing started. What's up, King? Make sure y'all hit that like button on your way in. You know what I'm talking about? And make sure if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. I'm definitely going to be giving y'all a lot of content on this channel and on my backup channel as well, DMD Live News. Make sure y'all go follow DMD Live News. As we do what we do, we got a lot of stuff to talk about. Live News. Salute to the one gifted. Salute to the one gifted. Salute. Appreciate you, King, with that one gifted. Opinion Lady. Shout out to Opinion Lady. Opinion Lady. Do you ever be in my chat? You know what I'm saying? I see you in here. Go ahead, let's say thank you to King for gifting you. Appreciate you, Dre Day. Salute. Everybody come out the goddamn bushes, man. Hey, it's better on the other side of the bushes. I know sometimes y'all don't want to type and y'all don't want to talk and everything. But come on out, man. Type in the chat. Talk amongst the people, man. The people want to know. I want to know. I want to be familiar with y'all. I want to be familiar with y'all names, and I just want to know who's rocking and rolling with your boy. So don't be shy. Come out the bushes. All right. What's up, C-Child? What's up, Devin? We up in this thing. Yeah, man. 50K on the way, man. We are almost up to 50K. Almost up to 50K, man. Almost up to 50K. As you see, we got a counter down below on the right hand. Well, my right hand, probably your bottom right hand side. So let's see if we can hit that 50K by the end of this live stream. Hopefully we can hit it. You know what I'm saying? All we need is about 57, so we can hit that 50K subscribers. So make sure if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. Thank you kindly. What's up, Mr. Cooney? Salute. Let me go ahead and let everybody know that I'm live over here, just in case YouTube want to hate, because you know they try to block your boy over here. You know what I'm saying? They're over here flagging and all this stuff. So we got to make sure we got to let the people know that we over here live about to go through this Rolling Stone. About to go through this Rolling Stone. Rolling Stone is on your head, Diddy. Man, when you got these major companies doing investigations, a lot of people doing like all these undercover investigation. I think 50 Cent did a investigation on him, and then he sold it to Netflix. Now you got Rolling Stone doing an investigation, the FBI doing the fake investigation. Boy, your time has come. I think the industry has collected all of their infinity stones. Everybody has collected their infinity stones against Diddy. And boy, they about to snap their fingers on you, Diddy. It looks like everybody has collected all their infinity stones and they just waiting for the FBI just to snap their fingers. And shoo, boy, it ain't looking good for you. So that's what we're going to talk about today. Salute to everybody in the chat. Make sure y'all hit the like button and we're going to get straight into it. No, but before I go over this Rolling Stone Rolling Stone article, which is going to talk about a lot of stuff. Have y'all heard about this? Have y'all heard about this? Do y'all know who this person is right here? Some of y'all probably don't even know who this person is right here, right? Now, we done heard some wild, crazy stories about Diddy want to party. You know, he might be a little bi or whatever the case may be. But y'all see the title right here, right? Some of y'all probably think, oh, who is this? Do y'all know who this name is? Do y'all know it said thank you to each? Appreciate you. Did you ever heard the truth? Free will. All right, man. Appreciate you. But let me just Google it for you because y'all probably don't know who the name is. But it says allegedly Diddy has a sexual relationship with this person right here. Y'all probably don't know who the hell that person is because I didn't know who the hell that person was either. So we can just do a little Google. Do you know who that person is? Carl Winslow. What? Wait. What? I didn't know who that person was. I'm like, who is this person they talking about? Wait, bro. This is getting out of hand. Yo, this is getting out of hand. No, wait. Charlemagne speaks on Diddy allegations of sexual relationship with the actor Carl Winslow from Family Matters. I didn't know that was his real name. I mean, we just know him as Carl Winslow. Nigga, this is Carl Winslow. That's his real name. Family Matters. Wait, what?
Boy, ain't no fucking way, boy. Boy, ain't no way, boy. Ain't no fucking way, boy. Boy, ain't no 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 fucking way, boy.
Have y'all heard about this? This is my first time hearing about this. I ain't never heard this story. I ain't never heard of this rumors. Have any of y'all heard of this story? Heard of this rumor? This is my first time ever hearing about it. And I said, oh my Lord. But once again, it's just allegations, but it's just crazy how all these alleged allegations and wait, Diddy, Carl Winslow, man. Has anybody heard about this? I haven't heard about it. So I just want to do a reaction to it because Charlemagne spoke on it and I saw it on World Star Hip Hop. I said, what? Carl Winslow? He said, I heard about it a few weeks ago. This is the first time that I ever heard about it. So I want to see what the hell going on, man. Diddy, say it ain't so, bro. Say it ain't so. He has a car directly of only. Oh, Jesus, I don't know. We gonna see though. Let's see.
And that was enough. People were like,
that's because of Wendy Williams.
What'd you say?
Oh, that was Wendy whole thing was Diddy was gay since the 90s.
knew, dog.
No, Wendy was throwing that out there.
Apology.
That's why Wendy got fired from Hot 97. Wendy got fired from Hot 97 by Diddy because that's when Bad Boy was smoking hot.
Wow.
And yeah, she got fired for putting. I was going to see a video like this.
I heard abuse whispers. So
Really?
I was thinking, yeah.
I heard gay. I'd never heard
I always heard it
gay
before.
nonstop. And that was enough. People were like,
That's because of Wendy Williams.
What'd you say?
Oh, that was Wendy. Wendy whole thing was Diddy was gay since the 90s.
knew, dog.
No, Wendy was
We
throwing
owe
that
Wendy
out there.
apology.
That's why Wendy got fired from Hot 97. Wendy got fired from Hot 97 by Diddy because that's when Bad Boy was smoking hot.
Wow.
And yeah, she got fired for putting that out there. Like,
Do you think that Diddy
Oh man. So apparently, allegedly, according from Charlemagne the God, Wendy Williams got fired because of, she been saying that Diddy been gay for a long time. I mean, which everybody seems to think, Diddy's a little bi-curious, which is not far-fetched from the stuff that I've seen. Ain't no telling. But, according to Charlemagne, that's the reason why Wendy Williams got fired a while ago. That's interesting. What's up, Henry? What's up, Old Speaks? Carl has been out there out the closet, but I didn't know that Diddy was in his family matters, bro. I didn't know either, man. I ain't know either, but this is the first time that I heard about this. So I was like, I might as well just do a reaction to it. And shit, wow.
held on to the gay rumors so that people didn't know what he really was?
Yeah.
Ooh. Because
up,
that's
man?
the perfect smokescreen. You'd rather people think you're gay than beat women.
by the way, here's the wild thing: we still don't know what Diddy is.
I mean, we know little.
We know bits and pieces.
Yeah.
This shit might be deeper than rap. We don't know. Like this might be a whole rabbit hole. You might be like, oh shit.
But
seeing this video.
That's what I was trying to get at this whole time.
Okay, so-
that is the wildest story that came out of a lot of this shit, and nobody gives a fuck.
Let's talk about it.
What story?
Pull it up, Mark. I don't even want to repeat it. Pull it up. This shit sounds so crazy. Type in his name and Diddy.
But this is why I believe all the
Van
Cassie
Johnson.
allegations because of this video. Because she describes this
Yeah,
what happened
word
to
for
the
word.
T.
Oh,
So
yeah,
now it's like I believe everything she said.
Yeah, 1000%.
I'm not. Yeah.
This is horrifying.
Also, Diddy's bullshit. Why are you getting that? Diddy's bullshit as excuse, like how he couldn't mention Cassie's name in the apology. There's no rule you can't apologize.
What happened? Oh, I'm not laughing at that.
No,
I'm laughing
you're
at this shit. I'm laughing at this shit. That Marcus.
Yeah, also, you called her a liar like 3 days ago.
Yeah, like, get the fuck out.
Said she was looking after for a quick buck. You're a fucking scumbag.
And-
Maybe it's more triggering for me because whatever, but like, that shit.
Why is it triggering for you? What
I grew
happened?
up in a house, and I didn't see that ever, but I grew up in
I
a
don't
house.
wanna hear
That
that
anything.
shit. All right.
Became my struggle.
Skip,
I just
skip.
stood in his. I just got in his.
I remember I was. That was like he said
Okay, I want to hear about the rumors. All right.
happened that everything that transpired. Right there, I saw it.
Oh,
go back to the one. Go back to
Oh,
the.
yeah, here we
I'm
go.
going to
Here we
stand
go.
up for myself finally.
You didn't play the clip.
I'm trying to find
It was right there. I saw it. Go back to the one. Go back to the hip hop DX one. This is wild, bro.
I didn't see this.
Yeah, this is crazy.
This was wild. Like I'm like, this is how you know too much is going on. This shit is. It's wild but hilarious.
Keep it a buck. No, that's why a lot of people are quiet.
And I don't fact check how many. The first one was the worst one, and then the other ones I left early. Okay, so the worst one was Carl went on that. Yeah.
So you busting the door, you didn't hear?
No, because you know how me, I like to joke and play, so a nigga don't give a fuck. So I'm just hearing like, I'm like, oh, somebody wearing this bitch out on the crib. So I go bust the door. I just look up, I see Carl's window. So I'm like, this is crazy. Wow.
Whoa, wait. Hold on. So this dude right here, I don't know who this dude, he said that he seen Carl Winslow and Diddy? Wait, what? Hey, a salute to the Hood Smoker. Appreciate you with the new sub, man. We are almost at 50,000, man. So as you see, we have a live counter, and I see that you just subbed because we was at 43. Now we have 44. So if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. We are almost at 50K. But I don't know who this dude is right here. But he said that. So you went to them parties, huh? And you bust open the door. Hold on. So how? Wait. I'm gonna need you to explain this a little bit, cause what?
Like, oh, somebody wearing this bitch out on the crib. So I go bust the door. I just look up, I see Carl's window. So I'm like, this is crazy. Wow.
On crib.
I think of the cop on somebody that here, but I just can't picture that big ass nigga bent over.
Wait, bro. I think that's against gangbanging culture. You can't say that you opened the door and you seen Carl Winslow getting his back blown out on Crip. I think that's a violation. I think whoever this dude is, I don't know who that dude, but I think he should be DP. All right, he should be not saying on Crip after saying some wild, crazy stuff like that. Because I'm sure on Crip don't want that to be on Crip. All right, yeah, that gotta be a violation. He needs to be talked to. Some OG need to talk to that dude and say, yo, bro, if you say some wild stuff, you can't say on Crip. That's crazy. Wow.
Why is that not being talked about more? Son. Like, yo,
I used to hear Carl Winslow's gay rumors too, and then when you rewatch, he's a little risky with the acting.
but watching, yo, what type of madman are you? You're watching Family Matters, and you like, yo,
I need that.
I gotta get that. I gotta fuck Carl Winslow. Like, what the fuck? You're Diddy. You got access to so many people.
Whoa, shit, hold on. I gotta see more video of this. Hold on, I'm just gonna type in Diddy in Carl Winslow. Well, I'm typing his name because I need a more explanation. Okay, so this has been out there already. I'm just finding out on this. When we go into a Diddy party goes wrong. Okay, so this is the video clip that he was playing. Okay, so we can play this.
Let's keep it a buck.
No,
that's why a lot of people are quiet.
Probably like 5, 6.
I've been
and out of those 5 or 6, how many? The first.
Wait. God, here we go again, man. Here they go again, playing with my damn channel again. God, man, why y'all bothering me, man? I'm just a little time YouTuber, man. I ain't got thousands of people in my chat, man. Why y'all keep messing with my channel, man? Leave my channel alone. Why they keep messing with me, bro? Man, I ain't DJ Academics. I ain't got 10,000, 20,000 people in my channel. Hey, look, man, just let me do my thing, man. Ain't nobody paying attention to me. Man, I don't even know what the hell I'm talking about. And everything is allegedly. All right? Dang, man, leave me alone. Dang, YouTube. Damn, man. Are we good? Are we back? Damn, Diddy, no means no, bro. No matter how much you try to hack into my computer, no, I'm not going to your, no means no, Diddy, no. I don't care, nah, bro, no, I would not. All right, leave my channel alone, all right, cool. All right, so this is the video that Charlemagne reacted to. So this is called When Going to Diddy Party Goes Wrong. Okay, so I don't know who this dude is right here, but I guess he's a Crip or something. I don't know. Whatever. Well, let's just play this.
Let's keep it a buck.
No,
that's why a lot of people are quiet.
Probably like 5, 6.
And
out of those 5 or 6, how many? The first one was the worst one, and then the other ones I left early.
Okay, so the worst one was Carl Winslow, I'm guessing?
Yeah, dead.
I'm guessing?
Yeah, dead.
So you just busting the door, you didn't care?
No, because you know how I like to joke and play and stuff like that. So
right.
A nigga don't give a fuck. So I'm just hearing like like all that shit. I'm like, oh, somebody wearing this bitch out on Crip. So I go busting the door. I look up, I see Carl Winslow. I'm like, 6-0. Like, this is crazy.
Wow.
So, but you have to understand.
I can't picture that.
It's crazy, bro.
Ass nigga just get. I can't. When I think Carl Winslow, I think of the cop on.
No, but
I just can't.
Yeah. I think that gotta be against Crip regulations. You can't say 6-0 and you can't say on Crip when you go in the Diddy party busting the door open and the nigga getting his back blown out. Okay, and this is all allegedly. But this is the wildest, craziest story that I have heard so far. So allegedly, this dude went to Diddy party and allegedly he seen the action of Carl Winslow. This dude right here, which is his name right here, and Diddy, getting it on. Look, I'm just here reporting All right, I don't know nothing about nothing. I'm just a reaction channel. I'm not saying everything is allegedly. Everything is allegedly. I don't know nothing about nothing. But, you know, people said that Carl Winslow already came out the closet a long time ago. And I guess, you know, Diddy wanted some of that. You know, he just wanted a little. I don't know, bro. I'm just gonna move on. Anyway, but that is insane. That's the craziest story I've heard so far. And I'm just hearing about this, but apparently people have been knowing about this already. I didn't know nothing about this. Diddy and Carl Winslow. Boy, that has to be the wildest story I've heard so far. But hey, I just wanted to do a reaction video to it and just bring it to y'all awareness. Maybe y'all knew about it. I didn't know about it, but hey, allegedly, this is what's going around. All right. Okay, so this dude is a podcaster. Podcaster claims he caught Diddy having a relationship with Carl Winslow. Okay, so people have been talking about this. Well, there you go. Will Smith. I mean, everybody know Will Smith is a little fruity pebble. Yeah, that ain't nothing to be. Everybody knows something going on with Will Smith. But we ain't talking about Will Smith. We talking about Diddy. Let's go to Rolling Stone. Now, which one do you
22 to receive a
now? Yeah, I think we're gonna listen to her. All right, I don't know who this young lady is, and I ain't reading shit because I can't read, write, or spell. So I'm just gonna allow this beautiful young lady right here. You know, if y'all want to go check out. See, I ain't no haters, so I hit the like button. So make sure y'all hit my like button too. Bow. So this young lady right here, she took the time to read everything for me because I ain't reading shit. All right, I ain't got time to be reading nothing. So I'm glad, you know, she took the time and she's going to read the article that Rolling Stone recently just released or published for everybody to know what's going on. So apparently Rolling Stone did a 6-month investigation on Diddy, and a lot of people, well, I wouldn't say, well, it wasn't a lot of people. I think like 50 people only came to talk about it, even though I think they did they try to talk to over 1,000 people or something like that, but only 50 of the people came and wanted to tell their story. And now we gonna see what is said in this article right here. And apparently a lot of information is in this article, and I haven't heard it yet, so why not do a reaction to it? All right, if y'all new to the channel, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. We are on our way to 50,000 subscribers. All right, so if you are new, subscribe, man. As you see, we got the counter below on the right hand side, so we almost up to 50,000, man. We only need 52 new subscribers. So let's see if we can get it by the end of this subscriber. All right. So let me move this down a little bit so y'all can see. All right, bada boom. I think okay. So here we go, man. Let's start from the beginning.
Lifetime Achievement Award. Sean Diddy Combs was elated.
Yeah.
He bellowed, punctuating his words with triumphant jumps. The adoring crowd who gave him a sustained standing ovation, including his mother and children, longtime friends and music industry peers Kanye West, Janelle Monáe, Babyface, and Lil Wayne. After 3 decades of relentless hustling that took him from hungry teenage intern to A&R executive, producer, label impresario, respected fashion designer, and household brand name, Diddy had seemingly reached the apotheosis of his career. He closed his eyes and repeatedly thanked God. He got down on one knee and praised his mother. He name-checked a laundry list of people who mentored and inspired him. Anything I do is through love, Combs proclaimed early in a 9-minute speech. That's what I evolved to be, and that's what I'm doing right now. But soon, Combs struck a more somber tone. I was in a dark place for a few years, he said. I got to give a special thank you to the people that were really there for me. He listed friends and advisors. Then looking directly into the camera, he said,
Cassie, for holding me down in the dark times. Love.
He raised one hand to make an L sign and held his gaze steady, silently for several seconds. Combs and Cassandra, Cassie Ventura, a former singer for his iconic Bad Boy record label, had split 4 years earlier, but he had been openly penning for her ever since. He posted photos of her online and urged her to listen to Michael Jackson's Lady in My Life. He publicly congratulated her on her first pregnancy with her her husband. His comments at the awards show were part of a pattern of behavior, one that had been tormenting Ventura for years. When she learned of her ex's latest remark, sources say Ventura was distressed. She was also resolute. Almost 18 months later, in November 2023, Ventura sued Combs, claiming he held her in a violent form of sexual servitude throughout their relationship and outed her upon their final breakup in 2018. She invoked Combs' BET speech in her filing. For Ms. Ventura, the dark times were those that she spent trapped by Mr. Combs in a cycle of abuse, violence, and sex trafficking. She said Combs' brutal beatings, one of them captured in Heroin Hotel surveillance video obtained by CNN in May, left her with bruises, burst lips, black eyes, and extensive trauma. For Grammy-winning songwriter Tiffany Red, a friend of Ventura who worked closely with the singer during the height of the alleged abuse, Combs' words from the BET stage had been a taunt. It's like harassment, she explains. You're still effing with her. Leave her alone. Leave her the F.
So everybody already knows about this part, right? Everybody know about this. I want to hear this part. Not really. Just skip this part. I mean, we already know about the Cassie part. Let's get to the individuals that we don't know about right now. Let's just skip that. All right. No diss to Cassie, but we know about your situation right now. I want to see what else does this article got to say, because we already heard damn near everything about it.
To a request for comment on this allegation. At some point, Ventura checked herself into a rehabilitation center to deal with the physical and psychological repercussions of her time with Combs and found renewed purpose in being a mom, her lawsuit says. When she eventually gathered her strength and stepped forward, a flurry of other lawsuits followed. Five more women have since accused Combs of or violent sexual assault dating as far back as 1990, two of whom claim that.
Do I believe Cassie now? I mean, shit, everybody believe Cassie now. Everybody believes it now. Not saying that we didn't believe it at first, but sometimes like this, like men get accused all the time. We have seen women that just come up here and tell a bold-faced lie. So it's not if, you believe it or not. It's like, can you prove it? I don't know these people. You don't know these people. You can believe what you want to believe, but me personally, I need to see some facts. I need to see some facts and evidence. So yeah, once the facts come out, shit, guilty. All right, guilty. But me, I just don't jump out the window and just believe someone, no matter who it is, just because they say it. Because people lie all the damn time. Men lie, women lie, but video don't. So I just wait until the, facts come out. Then I could say, well, hey, shit, he did it. Guilty. Throw that motherfucker in jail or throw her in jail. You know what I'm saying? But here we are. We got the footage. Guilty. He's guilty.
That Combs secretly recorded their sexual encounters and showed the footage to others without their consent. Music producer Rodney Little Rod Jones also sued, alleging Combs groped his genitals and forced him to solicit sex workers and perform sex acts to the pleasure of Mr. Combs. While Mr. Combs would eventually take responsibility for the assault captured on surveillance video, he has vehemently denied all other allegations against him. The day Ventura filed her complaint, he blasted it as a shakedown based on outrageous lies. For the
now, one thing about the video that we seen, now that everybody heard rumors for so long, but there was just never no proof. But now that we've seen it, how can you deny anything that anyone, said about him? Now it's like, damn, I believe everything now, because people been accusing him for years, so shit, at this point, man, I believe everything. Guilty. Shit, he guilty of everything, in my opinion. Guilty. Throw that nigga in jail. Guilty. All right, that nigga's guilty.
Last 6 months, Mr. Combs has been subjected to Ms. Ventura's persistent demand of $30 million under the threat of writing a damaging book about the relationship, which was unequivocally rejected as blatant blackmail, his lawyer Ben Brathman said. In response, Ventura's lawyer Doug Wigdor said Combs offered Ms. Ventura 8 figures to silence her and prevent the filing of this lawsuit. The parties came to an undisclosed settlement within 24 hours of Ventura's filing. When the fourth R accuser sued in December, Combs 54 issued another passionate denial. Enough is enough. For the last couple of weeks, I have sat silently and watched people try to assassinate my character, destroy my reputation and my legacy. Sickening allegations have been made against me by individuals looking for a quick payday. Let me be absolutely clear.
Poison,
I did not do any of those awful things being a...
Why so fast? Why not? Shit, speed this up. I ain't got time. Do you want to listen to this in normal speed? Listen to this. It's too slow.
I will fight for my name, my family, and for the truth.
I ain't got time for that. Come on, hurry up, man. Speed this shit up. Let's go, man. You ain't got time to be
For many, the lurid allegations against Combs were jarring in part because he had risen to such great heights as a bankable bon vivant who threw the best parties from New York City to the Hamptons to Hollywood. He's the pop culture stalwart who walked under a parasol held by his campy ballet, Farnsworth Bentley, in Saint-Tropez and turned up at the Met Gala in a Swarovski crystal-encrusted tuxedo and floor-length cape. He rapped about Bentleys and Benjamins and held court at his over-the over-the-top annual white parties attended by Leonardo DiCaprio, Beyonce, Mariah Carey, and Martha Stewart. He called himself the Great Gatsby.
Hey, no cap, man. I wouldn't be surprised. Hey, do y'all think Jay-Z gonna go down too? Damn, man. It seemed like they're getting them one by one. Do y'all think Jay-Z next? I done heard some stuff about Jay-Z too. I heard some shit about you too, boy.
And considered circus showman P.T. Barnum his view. Now the spotlight Combs constantly chased is trained on his alleged crimes. In staggering scenes that underscored his fall from grace, heavily armed Homeland Security agents stormed his sprawling Los Angeles and Miami estates as part of a federal sex trafficking investigation on March 25th. Investigators tore through his offices and bedrooms, leaving cables dangling from a command center and multiple safes wide open. 3 gleaming Grammys and Oscars sat atop a gutted console like relics of a crumbling regime. A crestfallen Combs was later seen alone, a cell phone hanging useless in his hands as he slowly paced around Miami Opa-laka Airport. His vacation in the Bahamas was canceled.
Yeah. Okay, we know all this already. All right, yeah. We are all right. Skipping all this bullshit. Okay, let's get to the new stuff that we don't know about. All right, skipping all this shit.
Allegations of violence or outcry from his disenfranchised artists. Reparations is getting closer and closer, former Bad Boy artist May said a day after the raids. The big payback. Over the past 6 months, Rolling Stone conducted dozens of interviews with Combs' former friends, acquaintances, employees, and Bad Boy artists as well as industry insiders. Out of 300 plus people contacted for this investigation, more than 50 were willing to speak about their experiences. Several would do only off the record, citing a fear of retribution. Some requested compensation in exchange for their stories. Rolling Stone does not pay for interviews. Many declined to participate, wanting to distance themselves from Combs. I'm trying to leave that part of my life behind me, says one former employee. Those who did.
All right, so over 300 people. So Rolling Stones contacted over 300 people, but only 50 of them spoke up. Damn, boy. Diddy got mind control over you niggas. Diddy got mind control over you niggas. Diddy like the Debo of the entertainment business. I got mind control with Debo. When he come around, I shut the fuck up. But when he leave, I be talking again. I bet you everybody gonna talk once he go to jail. Now everybody gonna come out and speak. Mm-hmm. But while he out, they ain't gonna say nothing.
Speak about Combs, describe a complicated man with opposing personas. Outwardly, they see a tastemaker who is unapologetically driven, generous, and jovial, even silly at times. He could be the same privately, but associates that got close enough to him discovered something darker behind the facade. A menacing figure who desperately wants to be accepted and admired, who uses public declarations of devotion, splashy donations, and boasts that he is brother love to hide an undercurrent of alleged abuse and violence that in one previously unreported allegation traces back to before his career even started. Combs wielded his growing power to bend people to his will. Sources claim sending staffers to win back one-time girlfriend Jennifer Lopez, beating a label executive bloody after he became romantically involved with Combs' ex-partner, Kim Porter, and allegedly trying to solicit sex from a woman on his payroll.
Yeah, so this is what was read yesterday. I want to get to the parts that I left off. Okay, yeah, because all this was said. I did a live stream yesterday and they said all of this. I want to get to the other parts. Let's just get to the other parts because there's some other stuff. Let me get to the other parts.
She was trying to defend herself a little bit. She was crying and we were taking retribution. Says her concerns were validated when Combs appeared outside the school's Harriet Tubman quadrangle dorm and started screaming in a belligerent manner for his girlfriend to come outside. The classmate says Combs appeared super angry and was screaming at the top of his lungs. She says he whipped her butt, like really whipped her butt. The witness says the woman was clearly terrorized. She was trying to defend herself a little bit. She was crying and we were telling him, get off her. We were screaming for her. A third source who recalled the alleged assault to Rolling Stone, the woman at the center of the alleged attack, declined comment. Combs was born with a short fuse, telling Jet Magazine he earned his nickname as a kid because he would always huff and puff when he got mad. I had a temper. That's why my friends started calling me Puffy, said. His mom, Janice, a former kindergarten teacher, described him as a ham. Combs barely knew his father, Melvin, a handsome drug dealer working for a Harlem kingpin. He was murdered in 1972 at the age of 33 when Combs was just a toddler.
Now, that's interesting right here because allegedly, I'm hearing that Diddy was abusive to his mother. And I said, all this stuff, all this abuse that he's doing presently, or allegedly, all this alleged abuse that he's been doing to women, I think that's learned behavior. I think he learned that from somewhere. Now, I don't know what type of relationship, his mother and his dad had, but according to this documentation right here, he was a Harlem kingpin drug dealer back in the day. He was murdered in 1972. Now, back in those days, drug dealers wasn't too, well, I don't think they all are, but I have seen movies of how drug dealers was back in those days, and they wasn't too nice to people. You know, they wasn't too nice to the women that they talked to. So do y'all think, maybe allegedly, he picked up that behavior maybe from his father? I don't know. I don't know his father relationship. I don't know what they're, but I think he picked that up from somewhere. I don't know. Maybe it's just in his DNA. And I heard allegedly, Diddy done put hands on his mama. So he worked with Frank Lucas and got whacked. Yeah. So, is this learned behavior? Did he learn this from his parents and the people that he was around? Because it seems like he was very abusive even during college, probably even before then, and this abusive nature has, still carries on with him being 57, I think he's 57, 53 or something like that. So this might have been learned behavior. I don't know, allegedly, maybe, in my opinion. I don't know nothing. I don't know what I'm talking about right now. I don't even know my name. So, can't sue me. I don't know what I'm talking about. This is just my opinion. Okay, let's continue.
Throughout the years, Combs mourned the loss of a father figure, but Melvin had a profound influence on him nonetheless. Even if we don't know our parents, we still have their DNA in us. We still have their genes, Combs has said. I have his hustler mentality, his hustler spirit, his drive, his determination, his swag. When Janice moved the family from her...
That's interesting. He said, even though I don't know my dad, I still got his DNA. So did his abusive DNA was passed down to Diddy? I don't know. It's just a question. Not a statement. It's just a question.
Harlem to the suburb of Mount Vernon, 12 miles north, Combs straddled disparate worlds. In one, he was a defensive back on the football team at his all-boys Catholic school. In the other, he rode a train to the city, immersing himself in the burgeoning hip-hop scene. I didn't know exactly what he would do, but he was blasting me out of the house with his mixing kit. I brought him when he was 13, making that noise, scratching those records, Janice told Vibe in 1993. After a taste of celebrity at Howard...
Who the hell is Janice? Who was Janice? Who is that? Janice told Vibe. Oh, is that just somebody that they're interviewing?
Combs itched for more. He was hell-bent on breaking into the music industry, simultaneously attending...
Who the hell is Janice? Do y'all know who that is? That's his mother. Oh, that's his mother. Oh, okay. His mother's name is Janice. Okay.
College and working part-time internship at Uptown Records back in New York City. It was Uptown artist Heavy D, a neighbor in Mount Vernon, who brokered the job interview after Combs repeatedly badgered the rapper at their local pizza spot. Former Uptown A&R VP Kurt Woodley tells Rolling Stone. Combs commuted from Howard for the job, evading the train fare by hiding from the conductor in the bathroom. He dropped out of school to work at Uptown full-time, eventually becoming CEO Andre Harrell's mentee. Combs' ascent at Uptown is by now part of his lore. He helped newcomers Mary J. Blige and Jodeci go multi-platinum after reshaping their images. He reinvented the remix and ushered hip-hop soul into the cultural lexicon. He threw exclusive Daddy House parties at the since-shuttered Manhattan hip-hop club Red Zone that even...
Damn. So he was partying even back in them days, huh? Them damn parties, man. Them damn parties. Damn. He was throwing parties back in his college days, huh? Interesting. He been partying. Look, I haven't been, well, I've been going to parties. I've been, college. But Diddy's much older than me. Diddy's what, 50-something years old? Look, I'm tired of partying right now. I can't party 5, 6, 7 days a week. Back in the 20s, I was out, all day, every day. But now at my age, and I'm nowhere older than Diddy, and Diddy still be partying. Bro, it's only so much partying I can do. After a while, it's just like, nah, I don't want to go out again. I don't live that lifestyle. That's a whole different lifestyle. That's a whole different, but it's like, damn. How much partying can you do? Partying for... Nah, he been partying way more than 30 years. What, he's like 57, college will give him, he been throwing parties for damn near 30 years. 30 plus years. That's a long time to be throwing parties, man. God damn. When is enough? Well, they trying to sit your ass down now because you've been partying too damn much. That's your problem. You've been partying too damn much.
Even his older uptown colleagues jockeyed to attend. He had
What's
the
up, Mr.
ability to
210?
convince people that whatever he was doing or wherever he was, that was the hot shit.
Diddy went to an all boys school.
Charnas, the author of The Big Payback, The History of the Business of Hip Hop, tells Rolling Stone. He understood more than anyone how the innovations of hip hop, specifically sampling and using classic rap records as a basis for R&B songs, would be really powerful for a generation. As Combs' star was rising at Uptown, his predatory instincts resurfaced.
Damn. So you saying that's why him and Carl Winslow was knocking the boots. Damn, because he went to say it ain't shit.
Surface according to the sexual assault law.
Allegedly.
Lawsuit filed by Joy Dickerson Neal last November. Dickerson Neal acted opposite Combs in a 1990 music video and received what she considered a warning from Bronx rapper Sister Souljah to keep her distance, given his infamous reputation. Sister Souljah did not reply to a request for comment.
Who the fuck is Sister Souljah? Okay, I'm gonna Google these names. I don't know who these niggas are. Who the hell is Sister Souljah? Listen, I don't know all the details about nothing, all right? So I'm gonna be Googling it. Who the hell is Sister Souljah? Sister Souljah Diddy. Okay, what is their relationship? Who the fuck is Sister Souljah? I don't know who that is. All right. She's an activist rapper. Okay. I don't know who the hell Sister Souljah is. Okay. Yeah, she definitely looked like a Sister Souljah. Yeah, I don't know who she is, but yeah, she looks like a Sister Souljah. Okay, let's see who the Sister Souljah is. Sister Souljah is an American author, a rapper, a film producer. She gained last film with Bill Clinton running. Okay, she's a Democratic Party. All right, okay, so she over here doing her damn thing. Salute to Sister Souljah. Okay, Sister Souljah, American activist, rapper. Okay, all right. Shout out to Sister Souljah. Okay, I just want to make sure I'm getting familiar with these names. Some people I know, some people I don't know. All right, so here we go.
Dickerson Neal says she reluctantly agreed to a dinner date with Combs in January 1991 while she was a college student paying for her studies with a restaurant job. Wary of being alone with him, she requested they dine where she worked.
Okay, she's old school. She was with Public Enemy back in the day. Okay, she's the coldest winner or writer ever. Great book. Okay, shout out to Earth Day and okay, all right, okay. Hey, learn something new every day.
She alleges Combs spiked her drink when she used the restroom and later pressured her into taking a hit of a blunt. She says her legs went rubbery a short time later and that Combs AR'd her at a nearby residence. She also claims Combs filmed the attack and showed the video to others like a trophy. Through a rep, Combs denied the allegations at the time. This 32-year-old story is made up and not credible. Mr. Combs never assaulted her. Combs' lawyers have moved to dismiss the lawsuit, calling the allegations false, offensive, and salacious.
Wait. Hold on. Let me rewind this because I wasn't paying attention. Wait. What?
When she used the restroom and later pressured hip-hop club Red Zone that even his older uptown colleagues jockeyed to attend. He had the ability to convince people that whatever he was doing or wherever he was, that was the hot shit. Dan Charnas, the author of The Big Payback, The History of the Business of Hip Hop, tells Rolling Stone. He understood more than anyone how the innovations of hip hop, specifically sampling and using classic rap records as a basis for R&B songs, would be really powerful for a generation. As Combs' star was rising at Uptown, his predatory instincts resurfaced according to the sexual assault lawsuit filed by Joy Dickerson Neal last November. Dickerson Neal acted opposite Combs in a 1990 music video and received what she considered a warning from Bronx rapper Sister Souljah to keep her distance, given his...
Okay, so in 1990 music video, this was his first alleged charges.
Infamous reputation. Sister Souljah did not reply to a request for comment. Dickerson Neal says she reluctantly agreed to a dinner date with Combs in January 1991 while she was a college student paying for her studies with a restaurant job. Wary of being alone with him, she requested they dine where she worked. She alleges Combs spiked her drink when she used the restroom and later pressured her into taking a hit of a blunt. She says her legs went rubbery a short time later and that Combs AR'd her at a nearby residence.
Wow. And what's very alarming about this, every single story, well, most of the stories that we hear, they all sound familiar. Like I said, I don't know the facts and evidence. I wasn't there, but it seems to be a trend with him. They all sound awfully familiar. Damn. So This was his first case that he faced with in 1991 when he allegedly R-worded a girl by pressuring her to drink and hitting the blunt. Damn.
Also claims Combs filmed the attack and showed the video to others like a trophy. Through a rep, Combs denied the allegations at the time. This 32-year-old story is made up and not credible. Mr. Combs never... Now, this is important. He filmed it and showed it. What do you think the FBI did? Don't you think the FBI got these videotapes? Now, allegedly, this is all allegedly, right? Allegedly, Diddy recorded it, played it back, show everybody like a trophy. What do you think the FBI has in their possession? All them goddamn tapes. That's what I'm thinking. Well, it's been confirmed slightly. They didn't say how many videos they got, but apparently, allegedly, maybe, like I said a while ago, during that raid, man, they got a whole bunch of video footage because I seen all these movies. Every single time you watch them serial killer movies, you know, all them horror flicks, whatever the case may be, every time the serial killer does something, they like to film it. They like to collect trophies. They take IDs. They you know, have a little booklet. They always keep track of the people that they attack. They always either they take a picture, they take their ID, they take their license, they record it, right? I seen this in movies. And it seemed like this is what Diddy done did. So he probably got a lot of freak off tapes, a lot of freak off videos that are now in the hands of the FBI. And the FBI are watching these videos, they seen these videos, and they are getting in contact with these people that they see on video. And now he's getting hit with all these lawsuits. That's just my opinion. What's up, soulmate? Salute to everybody. What's up, honey? What's up, Lynn? Salute to everybody in the chat. Make sure if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. We are almost up to 50,000 subscribers. So please, 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 if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. Thank you kindly. Let's get it. Assaulted her. Combs' lawyers have moved to dismiss the lawsuit, calling the allegations false, offensive, and salacious. Mike Nice Lewis, who worked with Dickerson Neal at the short-lived PMD Records, tells Rolling Stone that she confided in him at the office about the alleged sexual assault in the early 1990s. Combs and Bad Boy came up in a conversation, and Lewis says Dickerson Neal's demeanor abruptly changed. Lewis claims Dickerson Neal told him that she had a very bad sexual experience with Combs, keeping her head down as she talked. I believe Joy, he said. I just knew from what she was telling me that it still affected her even 2 years later. As Michelle Kayola, attorney for Dickerson Neal, and another accuser, Crystal McKinney, the amount of irreparable harm to my clients' mental health and professional lives cannot be overstated. Within hours of Dickerson Neal filing her complaint, another woman sued Combs for R. Liza Gardner claims she was 16 in 1990 when she and a friend met Combs in Uptown.
Whoa, 16? Wait, what? Wait, hold up. Whoa. We ain't gonna skip over that. Wait, hold on. Rewind. Wait, what?
Irreparable harm to my clients' mental health and professional lives cannot be overstated. Within hours of Dickerson Neal filing her complaint, another woman sued Combs for R. Liza Gardner claims she was 16 in 1990 when she and a friend met Combs in Uptown singer-songwriter Aaron Hall at an MCA Records event in Manhattan. Gardner.
Wait, hold on. How old was Diddy in 1990? So was the young lady 16 in 1990? Let's see. How old was Diddy in 1990? How old was he? I'm not sure. Oh, let's see. How old is Diddy? He's 57. All right, 1990. That's what? Shit, 20, 30. Fuck, shit. I can't count this fast. What's that? Okay, he was born in. All right, so he was 21, 22. Okay, I just put it. He was either 21 or 22, something like that. Lord, it was, damn, that's a long time. Okay, so he was around 21, 22-ish at this time, and allegedly, maybe, possibly, this girl is 16. Wow. Okay. Allegedly. All this is allegedly.
Gardner alleges the men were very flirtatious and handsy, feeding the girls alcohol and inviting them to Hall's residence for an after party. She alleges Combs offered her more alcohol at Hall's home in New Jersey and forced her into sex despite her protests. While she was still shocked and traumatized trying to get dressed, Halls allegedly barged into the room, pinned her down, and awed her too. Gardner claims an irate Combs later showed up where she was staying and began choking her until she almost passed out. Combs feared the women would tell his girlfriend what he and Halls had done, the lawsuit claims. Combs is...
Damn. This nigga has a long history of graping and taking advantage. Oh, bro, man, if once again, I don't know if all this is true, but if this is true, bro, there's a special place for you, bro. Oh, yeah, you gonna be partying all day long. Boy, there is gonna be a special place for you. VIP access. Jeez, damn, Diddy. Fuck. Now, once again, I don't know if this is true or not, but only he knows what he did and didn't do. Right? He can, fight this and make it seem like he didn't, but he's gonna have to pay for his sins. Right? He's gonna have to pay for all his sins. So I hope you enjoy your time, on Earth. Because where you going after this? If this is true, boy, I don't think you're gonna like it.
The legal team denied Gardner's allegations, calling them a money grab, but another woman who said she was with Gardner the night of the alleged attack corroborated many details of Gardner's lawsuit in a sworn affidavit filed in mid-May. The woman, who is the younger sister of the friend mentioned in Gardner's complaint, said she has a photo of herself with Gardner and Hall from the evening in question. She recalled frantically looking around Hall's apartment for her sister and Gardner after they disappeared with Combs and Hall. The then 15-year-old said she walked into a room and saw a man watching whatever Puppy was doing to Liza. The woman wrote that she awoke the next morning at a different location where an upset Gardner said Combs had just shown up there and choked her. Halls did not respond to a request for comment. Back in the Uptown office, Combs' inflated ego, outside opinions, and Machiavellian scheming were becoming a problem for his peers. He went from internally divisive to openly controversial in December 1991 when he and Heavy D helped organize a celebrity charity basketball game at City College of New York that left 9 people dead, aged 15 to 28, and dozens injured in a stampede. Combs shirked responsibility, claiming he had tried to enlist help from the NYPD and that he personally administered CPR to several people, but an incident report ordered by the then Mayor David Dinkins faulted him for allowing inexperienced underlings to handle the event planning and found that reckless overpromotion had drawn too many people without tickets to the event. With the city...
Hey, God, what the fuck? See, I didn't know all this, right? I didn't know this was, how old was I in 1990? I don't know. How old was I in 1990? I was 6 years old. Yeah, I was 6. Yeah, I didn't know what the hell all this. Boy, Diddy, you been damn. This is my first time hearing all this. Yeah, I was 6, 1990. Yeah, I was 6. So yeah, I don't know nothing about none of this because I wasn't paying attention to hip hop. Well, not like this, but yeah, this is my first time hearing about this. Damn, boy. You've been in a lot of shit for a long time, Diddy. Damn.
Investigating possible criminal charges, lawsuits mounting, and rivals pushing Harrell to cut Combs loose, the Uptown exec urged Combs to lie low. A terrified Combs spent months holed up in a Manhattan hotel with his mother, according to Kirk Burroughs, Bad Boy's co-founding partner and president. Burroughs was fired from Bad Boy in 1997. In 2003, he sued Combs for allegedly threatening him with a baseball bat and coercing him into signing over his stake in the company. His claims were dismissed as beyond the statute of limitations. After
now listening to this, doesn't Diddy, like in the early stages of Bad Boy, wasn't one of his like little slogans, or I wouldn't say slogans, but one of his I guess you could say slogans was him with a baseball bat. So I wonder if he was mocking this event during this whole time, because I remember him with videos and stuff, and he used to carry around a baseball bat. Interesting. And it's interesting that his record label is called Bad Boy. He been in Bad Boy for a long time. I wonder all along he was telling us who he was, but you know, people wasn't paying attention, or people was probably paying attention, but you know, he was Diddy. And this is in the 90s too. In the 90s, you can get away with a lot of stuff that you cannot get away with in current times. You know, back in those days, it took 10 months, 3 months for you to know what happened 3 months ago. Right? It took a whole year for movies to get released to tape players, or like 2 years later. Now, you can watch a movie come out today and it'll be on DVD tomorrow. So yeah, it was a different time.
After the controversy subsided and Combs returned to Uptown, he still considered himself Pharrell's heir apparent, but his access to his mentor was restricted. He spent much of 1992 producing Blige's landmark debut, What's the 411, gaining redemption in the album's acclaim. Around this time, he founded his own Uptown imprint, Bad Boy Entertainment, where he could sign his own artists and make extra cash. Burroughs remembers jealous Uptown execs referring to Combs as Satan and flipping him off as they walked by his small offices in the Uptown building. Pharrell said,
Damn, so people were saying that he was Satan a long time ago in 1992. People was already saying that he was the devil. Sheesh.
Howard on him too. As Whitley recalls, Pharrell said, I'm gonna fire puppies. He's getting a little too big for himself. He's bothering people. With pressure mounting, Pharrell fired Combs in July 1993. Uptown was supposed to oversee the album release of Combs' newest signee, Christopher Wallace, aka the Notorious B.I.G., but Combs was free to find a new home for his fledgling label. The termination was devastating for Combs, Burroughs says, leaving the 23-year-old crying buckets of tears outside the office. He loved Andre, Burroughs says. He loved Uptown. He didn't understand what Bad Boy was going to be. I cried for a couple of days and felt like I wanted to jump off of a building, Combs told Rolling Stone in 1995. I think at times I was hard to work with. Possibly I was doing shit that an asshole would do, just abusing the power, but that was only a little bit of the time. Cast out of Uptown and blamed for a tragedy that claimed 9 lives, Combs could have faded into obscurity, but he was scrappy and determined, quickly securing a reported $10 million deal from Arista Records' Clive Davis that kept Bad Boy Entertainment alive. Now he was helming a skeleton crew eager to turn artists into superstars and cement hip-hop as a mainstream genre. While the world did not understand the power of hip-hop, I was working in it and watching it unfold, says Michelle Joyce, Bad Boy's first director of marketing. I knew beyond a shadow of a doubt that it wasn't if it was going to pop, it was when. It wasn't easy, hours were brutal, pay was low, and the workload intense. Combs expected his small team to make the impossible possible. Brookshire, the former director of publicity at Arista and Bad Boy, recalls Combs demanding she hire a daredevil to scale a skyscraper to promote the band 112. The next summer, their hard work paid off with Craig Mack's ubiquitous Flavor in Your Ear and the Notorious B.I.G. One More Chance. In the next 3 years, Bad Boy would become the premier label for upcoming hip-hop and R&B artists, turning out chart-topping albums for Faith Evans, Total, and 112, and soundtracking clubs and radio stations nationwide. And in Wallace, Bad Boy had a budding superstar, Biggie Smalls, the storytelling genius with the effortless flow. Still, Combs was volatile. Burroughs said he once saw Combs attack a woman inside Bad Boy's office in 1994. He and another ex-employee tell Rolling Stone they had to tear Combs off the woman after hearing screams and the sound of shattering glass. The woman declined Rolling Stone's request for comment. Felicia Newsom, the first manager of Bad Boy recording studio Daddy's House, said she once held Combs back when he was about to beat his girl's ass after a fight broke out between 2 women. I'm holding him by his waist, saying, you need to calm down. This is not your fight, Newsom recalls.
Damn, bro. He been doing this for a long time. And I don't know. So, I mean, I don't know. I'm just speaking from because I wasn't into all of this like how I am now. I was a teenager back in these days, so I wasn't, as in tune. I was just listening to the music, so I wasn't as, in tune or with all this stuff going on during this time. Right, I was still a teenager, so I was just listening to the music and just listening to the radio. Were people coming out and talking about this during this time? For the people like, do y'all remember them coming out and saying, Diddy did this to me? Or was it just rumors? Like, did anybody come out and make a police report did anyone like, try to actually do something? Or this was just all rumors. This was just, I heard this happen. I heard that happen. Were there any police reports during this time? Or all of this was just being brushed under the rug? No, it wasn't? Okay. Interesting. So nobody at this time did anything. They just let him slide with it. And, if you was there, you was there. You don't say nothing. You just act like it never happened. And you just, brush it under the rug. So there was no police reports or nothing. Damn. So all these people allowed that shit to happen, basically. But it's a different time. Like I said, people are not going to get away with that stuff in 2024. Ain't no, man, with social media, with phones, with technology, as fast as you can get information out, we can know what's happening the second it happens, right? But back in that day, it took a long time for information to get to the public, right? So yeah, you can get away with a lot of stuff back in the day. So different times, but interesting.
Former Heirs to Intern April Lampros claims Combs turned violent with her too. In a lawsuit filed in May, Lampros alleges Combs attacked her in a parking garage in the mid-1990s, forcing her to her knees to perform oral sex. It was one of 4 horrific sexual assaults she says she endured during her on-off relationship with Combs. As Bad Boys was on the rise, staffers kept Combs' transgressions quiet, whether out of loyalty, fear, or a belief that such incidents were rare. Outwardly, he was the label's unceasing hype man, ad-libbing on tracks and making cameos in artist videos. It was clear he wanted something bigger for himself. I distinctly remember the day that Clive Davis called and asked me to start garnering press for Puffy, just as if he were the artist, says Brookshire. Behind his back, I used to call him my problem child.
See, and it's I like reading about this, or I like hearing about this, because during this time I wasn't I wasn't as in tune or understood what was going on, because I'm just a teenager. 1991, when all this came out. What year was this? I was 10, 11. You know what I mean? I'm just listening to the music. But now hearing what was actually happening during that time, I'm young. I don't know what the hell going on. But now that I understand, a lot more than what I did with 1997, yeah, I wasn't as invested. I was just listening to the music and just carrying on. But now as a grown adult, it's interesting to hear what was actually happening. So this is interesting.
The notorious VIP. Combs got all the press he wanted when he and his LA counterpart, Death Row Records boss Marion Suge Knight, became entangled in a years-long heavyweight hip-hop fight. The pair had once been friendly. Combs even modeled Bad Boy after Death Row. He told Rolling Stone in 1997. But the subsequent rivalry between Biggie and Knight's charismatic superstar Tupac Shakur would turn into a Pyrrhic victory for both labels. Combs was fond of Shakur, admiring his ability to marry street credibility with mainstream appeal. Burroughs noted that the Bad Boy team spent the summer of 1993 studying the rapper's buoyant hit I Get Around as a blueprint for a commercial hip-hop record. Desperate to be taken seriously, Combs tried to foster a friendship with Shakur, but Shakur wasn't interested. Pac didn't have any kind of respect for Puffy, says 90s hip-hop photographer Monique Bunn, who was close with Wallace and other Bad Boy artists. To Shakur and even Wallace, Bunn says Combs was a corny executive. Instead, Shakur bonded with Wallace, whom he viewed as a peer, Burroughs remembers. As a result, he says, referring to Combs, there was someone on the sidelines jealous. The friendship would be short-lived after Shakur was ambushed and shot 5 times in the lobby at Quad Studios in Times Square in 1994. He blamed Combs and the Bad Boy crew for setting him up, which Combs has always denied. From there, everything got blown out of proportion, Bunn says. Bad Boy execs started encouraging Wallace to write certain songs, Burroughs says, despite the rapper not feeling so beefy with his former friend. With tensions frothing, Combs released Wallace's single Who Shot You in 1995. It was widely viewed as a sneering provocation aimed at Shakur, though Wallace was adamant
I remember all this stuff. I remember all this.
Wasn't. Shakur responded with his ferocious hit 'em up, pushing hostilities to their peak. Perhaps seeing a promotional play, Combs stoked the East Coast-West Coast rivalry. The two label heads traded jabs, with Knight cast as the intimidating, cigar-chomping, gang-affiliated boss, and Combs the slick, clean-cut executive. When a 25-year-old Shakur was murdered in September 1996 in a drive-by shooting in Las Vegas, Knight immediately...
25 years old. Sheesh. Do y'all think hip hop would be what it is right now if Biggie and Pop was still alive, damn, 25 years old, 1996. Sheesh. Boy, time go by fast, man. 25 years old. Tupac was only 20. He was still a baby. 25 years old, man. That's he was beyond his age. You know, for him to be what he was only at 25. Wow, that's he was smarter at 25 than grown ass adults that are in their 40s and 50s, man. So just to see how educated and how beyond his time he was at 25 is amazing. Dang, that man was 25 years old. That's wow. That's crazy. Them boys was demons, yeah. Yeah, at this time, how old was I? I remember when that happened. 1996, I was 12. I was 12. Yeah, I was 12 in 1996. I remember that shit. Perfect.
Immediately pointed the finger at Combs, who denied involvement. Some bad boy employees received personal death threats soon after. I didn't recall reading in the employee.
Yeah, me personally, I think hip hop would be different if Tupac and Biggie was still alive. People say I was a child. Yeah, I was a child too. I was 12 years old. Yeah, I was 12 years old and when all this happened. So, you know, I was just listening to the music and watching MTV and BET and all that stuff. So, you know, I wasn't in tune like I am now. So it's crazy hearing all this stuff, what actually happened during that time.
A manual that dodging bullets was a part of my job description, Brookshire says. Last September, Compton Crips gang member Dwayne Keefy D. Davis was charged with Shakur's murder. His trial is set to begin in November. Davis has claimed Combs offered $1 million for a hit on Shakur. Combs vehemently denies the claim. 6 months after.
See, hey, now this is key to me, right? This is key to me because it seems like all of this stuff happened after Keefy D got arrested. I think that is what started the domino effect. After Keefy D got arrested, boy, I'm sure Diddy was nervous as fuck. And all of this is just allegations, but I don't think it's a coincidence. Ever since Keefy D got arrested, it's been downhill from Diddy since then. So I can only imagine what type of information Keefy D has gave the FBI. I'm just saying, I don't know. I'm just allegedly. But it seems like ever since they got Keefy D, boy, woo, they've been on Diddy ass. So I think that's where the domino effect started, right when they got Keefy D, allegedly. I'm just saying, I don't know. I'm just giving my opinion, but it's interesting timing. Interesting timing.
After Shakur's death in March 1997, Wallace, 24, was attending a Soul Train Music Award after party in Los Angeles when a hitman opened fire on his GMC Suburban, killing him. Police consider the homicide an unsolved act of retaliation. Multiple reports alleged Wallace had been preparing to leave Bad Boy shortly before his death. It didn't help that Combs had been fighting with Wallace's attorneys, who were trying to wrest back the rapper's publishing rights. I will never give it up until I'm dead and my homes are crushed into powder, Combs told the lawyers, according to the Big Payback. Biggie was absolutely about to leave Puff, Bun says. I know for a fact because he told me that. Another source adds, everybody wanted to leave Puffy. Everybody leaves him.
Now, that's very important because people are now saying that maybe allegedly, now, you know, word getting around town, you know, now that Diddy might be behind Tupac and Biggie. But this rumor been out for a long time, you know, but it's just interesting that all this stuff is actually being published now and actually being brought to the forefront, because everybody thought this, you know, this is nothing alarming. Like, people have been hearing about this for a long time, but now to see that it's a strong possibility that Diddy might be behind all this shit, it's like, damn, bruh. This nigga Diddy, he on some this shit, man. Damn, did he? Really? Rumors is one thing, but actually getting, more information, it's like, damn, man. Shh, you've been behind this shit the whole time. Allegedly. This is all allegedly, but damn.
To leave Bad Boy shortly before his death. It didn't help that Combs had been fired. Dodging bullets was a part of my job description, Brookshire says. Last September, Compton Crips gang member Dwayne Keepy D. Davis was charged with Shakur's murder. His trial is set to begin in November. Davis has claimed Combs offered $1 million for a hit on Shakur. Combs vehemently denies the claim. 6 months after Shakur's death in March 1997, Wallace, 24, was attending a Soul Train Music Award after party in Los Angeles when a hitman opened fire on his GMC Suburban, killing him. Police consider the homicide an unsolved act of retaliation. Multiple reports allege Wallace had been preparing to leave Bad Boy shortly before his death. It didn't help that Combs had been fighting with Wallace's attorneys who were trying to wrest back the rapper's publishing rights. I will never give it up until I'm dead and my homes are crushed into powder, Combs told the lawyers, according to the Big Payback. Biggie was absolutely about to leave Puff, Bun says. I know for a fact because he told me that. Another source adds, everybody wanted to leave Puffy. Everybody leaves him. Combs capitalized on the shock and sorrow over Wallace's death. Brookshire, who had been traveling in the same SUV as Wallace during press events the day before he died, says Combs denied her request for time off to process her grief. Instead, just 2 weeks after the slaying, she says, Combs ordered her to focus all efforts on Wallace's upcoming album, Life After Death. Combs.
Damn. Oh, y'all listening to this, bro? This nigga was a demon for it. That nigga didn't give a fuck. Allegedly. This is all alleged, Everything's allegedly. If this is true, ain't no coming back from this, man. There is no coming back from this because I had a debate because let's be honest, right? There has been people that has, put their hands on, women, unfortunately, and they come back and even though it sticks with them, they have came back and, did what they did, right? Let's all be honest. Chris Brown, he did what he did, but a lot of people forgave them. But a reason for that is because, he was young at the time. Not saying that there's an excuse. There's never an excuse for a man to put their hands on a woman. But, this and that, whatever the case may be. But, he's young. Allegedly, Rihanna shit was fighting that nigga too. So, they was like the Ike and Turner, allegedly. But, time has passed and people, people still hold that against him, but he's still rocking and rolling, right? But this situation, it's like ain't no coming back from this, right? This is more than just Cassie. Boy, this nigga, this nigga been a demon his whole life. And he hasn't changed. Him being 57 years old, he's still the same demon. He ain't changed. He been like this for a long time, allegedly, if this is true. If.
Demanded it be number one. Top 10, she recalls. It sold nearly 700 copies in its first week. When Rolling Stone approached Bad Boy about a cover opportunity a few months after Biggie's murder, Burroughs claims he advocated for the late rapper to take the spot. I was telling Sean, let's make it Biggie. You still have a chance for a cover in the future. Burroughs recalls he was like, no, he's dead. I'm putting out Combs' debut album, No Way Out, in July. I need to be on the cover of Rolling Stone. Combs got his cover, and 2 years later, he acknowledged how Biggie's death had been big business. I think his passing added to the fame, Combs told Rolling Stone in 1999. At least 2 million of the nearly 5 million copies of No Way Out sold were due to his death, straight up. And that does...
God damn. So basically, he didn't really care about Biggie passing away or not. He saw Biggie death as a cash out. According to this article, right? He didn't give a fuck about Biggie. He saw Biggie passing as a cash out. Sheesh.
doesn't necessarily feel good, but that's the reality. Even Death Row's fearsome boss, who's currently serving a 28-year manslaughter sentence and has been labeled a boogeyman of hip-hop, said Combs' behavior was distasteful. When Pac left, I didn't pick up a microphone. Knight said on a prison podcast, I picked up the pieces. In the late 1990s, fans regularly gathered outside the Daddy's House studio in Midtown Manhattan, angling to see a famous face or pass along a mixtape. We had built this machine, the hottest hip-hop label in the world, and people started to jockey to get next to Puff, Joyce says. As the new millennium dawned, hip-hop entered its bling era, with Combs and his artists mining the melodies of 1980s pop songs to guarantee commercial hits. They wore matching shiny suits, spit raps about designer socks and yachts, draped themselves in diamonds, and filled their big budget videos with fawning women.
I remember them shiny suits. I remember them shiny shoots. If y'all new to the channel, can y'all please hit that subscribe button, man? We are 40 subscribers away from 50,000. So if you enjoying this, please hit that subscribe button. Help me, please. Help me, please. We are almost at 50,000. And as you see from the bottom right-hand side, we are almost 40 members, 40 subscribers away, man. So let's see if we can hit that 50,000 number today. So if you're enjoying this, please hit that. Just take 1 second. Just scroll on up, hit that subscribe button, and continue watching, and hit that like button. All right. Appreciate you. Let's get it.
And bombastic pyrotechnics. The label was thriving off Biggie's legacy and bolstered by rising stars Maze, Shine, and Black Rob. Combs won Grammys and was nominated for his work with outside artists Mariah Carey and R. Kelly. He entered the upper echelon of New York society, partying with Revlon's billionaire Ron Perlman and Donald Trump. There was a certain narcissism, an attitude of objectifying not just women, but all people, and wanting to be with other men who enjoyed moving people around like chess pieces. Turner says of Combs, adding that he was the standard bearer for hip-hop as capitalism and a social mobility play. Becoming a dominant force in the industry only seemed to amplify Combs' bullying behavior. In April 1999, he barged into the office of Interscope record executive Steve Stout and allegedly turned violent. Combs was furious that Stout didn't cut him from a crucifixion scene in a Nas music video before sending it to MTV. He punched me in the face and then he grabbed the phone and bashed me in the head with it. Stout recounted to the LA Times. Combs privately settled with Stout, reportedly for $500,000, and dodged a 7-year prison sentence by pleading to a reduced charge of harassment. That summer, Combs released his second album, Forever. The album's critical and commercial failure. It sold less than half what its predecessor did, hardly diminished Combs' star power. A few months
1999. I was 15. Yeah, I don't remember this shit. This is my first time hearing about this. Yeah, I was 15, 1999. Yeah, 15. Yeah, I don't remember none of this shit. Yeah, I don't remember none of this shit. Damn.
Later in December, Combs was arrested after a nightclub shooting in which 3 people were injured. His newest star, Shine, aka Jamal Michael Barrow,
I remember this. Yeah, I remember that.
was convicted of firing the shots and sentenced to 10 years. Barrow was deported to Belize upon his 2009 release. Combs, meanwhile, was charged with weapon possession and attempted bribery after he and his then-girlfriend Jennifer Lopez fled the scene in a Lincoln Navigator that reportedly ran 11 red lights. Combs was facing up to 15 years in prison if convicted. Kevin Rogers Francis, a host at Combs' restaurant Justin's, who did marketing work for Combs' short-lived magazine Notorious, recalls the mogul scrambling for money, shattering the magazine, and hitting the restaurant drawers for cash in what Francis presumed was an effort to cover hefty legal bills. The prosecutor claimed Combs offered cash to witnesses after some said Combs was the shooter. Victim Natania Rubin has been adamant that Combs fired the bullet that tore through her nose. Combs' own driver testified that Combs offered him $50,000 using a $40,000 pinky ring as collateral if he would say he owned the unlicensed gun found in the SUV. Others
Now, all of this stuff, I'm just hearing about this now. Now, I've been seeing videos and stuff like that. Just all this stuff that I'm hearing, this is new information to me. This part right here, I'm just learning about this like last week. Damn, Diddy. Damn. Now, of course, the shooting, everybody knows about the shooting. J-Lo, Shine, everybody knows about that. But all these little intricate details right here, you know, all these alleged details right here. Interesting. And the lady that said that she got shot by Diddy, I seen a video of that maybe like last month or something like that. So all this information I'm hearing, I'm learning about this as, you know, in current time. I didn't know about none of this when it was actually happening. So this is information, new information for me.
Have claimed Combs paid as much as $1 million to Barrow through an intermediary to buy his silence. Barrow denies the claim to Rolling Stones, calling it ridiculous misinformation. After a 6-week trial, Combs was acquitted in March 2001. With his mounting scandals, a tabloid relationship with Lopez, and the popularity of his Sean John clothing line, which launched in 1998, Combs entered the pop culture stratosphere. It became a point of pride to work for Bad Boy, says former employee Flash Rodriguez. It wasn't just a company, it was a lifestyle. But Combs was difficult to work for. Employees who wanted to stick around had to learn how to speak puppy, Brookshire and multiple sources say. A demanding boss, Combs often yelled to get his point across and fired employees on a whim. No one on his team at Bad Boy spoke back to him. Former Daddy's House studio manager Newsom says. No one challenged him. Another source recalls Mace, whose real name is Mason Betha, calling Combs master behind his back. Betha did not reply to any request for comment. He was so volatile, said a source who sometimes worked with Bad Boy. He's always on the edge of snapping and being scary. People did whatever he said to stay in his good graces, and Puppy exploited people's desires to be in the...
I can believe that. I can believe everything that's on the screen right now. I believe it. I believe it.
Environment. After Combs' acquittal in the nightclub shooting in 2001, he reportedly headed straight to church. He later made a less God-fearing visit to the Peninsula Hotel, where he was throwing a massive bash to celebrate the verdict. It was there that Anna, a freelance graphic designer working with Bad Boy's marketing team, says Combs approached her and began to massage her shoulders. The woman requested a pseudonym, citing fear of retribution. I'm getting touched on my shoulder, my arms, my back. He's like, oh yeah, you like that? I know you like that. Like really, really gross, Anna recalls. Sharing her story publicly for the first time, I was like, no, not so much. And I sort of floated my way out of there. Anna said she avoided Combs the rest of the night. Weeks later, her boss's girlfriend confided that Combs allegedly approached the boss that night of the party to solicit me for sex, Anna says. A friend confirmed to Rolling Stone that Anna told her about both the encounter and the proposed arrangement when they began working together a few years later. The boss did not return Rolling Stone's request for an interview, and the girlfriend declined to speak. I felt quite unsettled about this for many years. When people asked about my days at Bad Boy, it just overshadowed by his crap, Anna says, adding that Combs treated her as though she existed to accommodate his whims. Combs often flaunted his sexual encounters, even if underage artists were around to see. A teenage Usher briefly lived at Combs' New York house in the early 90s as a young Bad Boy protege. Puff introduced me to a totally different set of shit, sex specifically. Usher recalled to Rolling Stone in 2004, there were always girls around. You'd open a door and you see somebody doing it, or several people in a room having an orgy. You never knew what was going to happen.
I made a video about that. Usher saying that, you know, he was at them parties as a young boy. As a young boy, Usher was at them parties, so I can only imagine, boy. Diddy, boy, it's a special place for you, man. I think Diddy going down, man. I don't see how he's going to escape this. I truly don't see how he's going to escape this. I think this might be one of the biggest. This is definitely going to be one of the biggest stories, if not in entertainment, definitely in hip hop. If he gets convicted and actually go to jail with some of these charges, especially with Tupac and Biggie, right? If they tie him with Tupac and Biggie's death, not to mention all these other, you know, sexual assault cases, like this is going to be, whew, this is freaking huge. Pause. No Diddy. This is crazy.
Casey Sheridan, a member of the teenage girl band Dream, recalls the group being summoned for a meeting with Combs to a Beverly Hills hotel bungalow when she was 15 and awkwardly eyeing a purse and a pair.
How is Diddy going down? Shit, I don't know. That ain't my job to figure out. All right. I'm sure they doing their job. Hey, I don't work for the FBI. I don't work for Homeland Security. I have no idea. I said if, right? If he is guilty and if they convict him, whoo.
Of heels by the front door as the group waited. After 20 minutes, a bathrobe Combs emerged from a nearby room. It's like, you can't even keep our innocence. I'm 15 walking into the situation knowing exactly what he was doing next door, Sheridan says. Feeding off his fame and power, Combs appeared to be pushing his most sickening impulses even further. Model Crystal McKinney was photographed during a star-studded Sean John fashion show February 2003. Hours later, according to her recent lawsuit, Combs said she was acting too uptight and pressured her to take a hit from a lace joint. She alleges he then forced her to perform oral sex on him despite her resistance. The night sent McKinney into a tailspin of anxiety and depression that she says resulted in a suicide attempt.
Now, we all know about this because I think this current person is suing Diddy right now, right?
I had a whole future in modeling mapped out that was stolen from me. Being sexually assaulted and having no recourse is so painful, McKinney tells Rolling Stone.
Yeah, this is one of the recent lawsuits that he's facing right now. So we are all familiar with this right here.
I felt like I was dying every day because I did not have yet the strength to come forward. I hope that by speaking out, I can help other survivors come forward and seek justice. Not long after, between the spring and fall of 2003, a 17-year-old girl was out one night with friends at a Detroit area lounge when a man in a suit approached and allegedly introduced himself as Combs' best friend. The man purportedly calls Combs and lets the girl speak directly with the famed producer, who was twice her age. The man, alleged to be former Bad Boy president Harv Pierre, convinced the girl to board a private jet and take a 2-hour flight to Teterboro, New Jersey, just outside New York City, to meet Combs in person, according to the lawsuit filed last December by the girl, now an adult Jane Doe plaintiff. Then a high school junior, she was awestruck by the opportunity, documenting the trip with photos from inside Daddy's house, where she's seen pretending to record a song, pointing at Combs' initials on the wall and sitting on Combs' lap. The photos were included in the lawsuit to corroborate the woman's allegations that she was gang-ed that night by Pierre, Combs, and a third unidentified man inside the recording studio. The woman claimed the men plied her with drugs and alcohol until she was nearly unconscious and unable to consent.
And that seems to be their go-to, right? Alcohol, drugs, which is all, is what they do, not only in hip hop, but just in entertainment altogether, right? The whole entertainment field, actors, models, anyone that's any type of, you can be a model, actor, producer, hip hop, country, rock and roll, it don't matter, they all indulge in this drugs, alcohol, and sex stuff. So this is not far-fetched. Do you think he did it? Yeah. Yeah, I think he did. I don't know if he did all of it, but I'm sure he has dibbled and dabbled in some of this shit. Now, all of it, I don't know, but yeah, I think, if you want my opinion, I don't know if he's guilty of everything, but he did a lot of this shit, in my opinion. Do I have proof? Hell no, I don't got proof. I can only go off of what I think. And I think, yeah, he's definitely guilty of some of these things, in my opinion. That's just my opinion. But, my opinion means nothing. But I definitely think he's behind a lot of this shit, in my opinion.
Started to black out, she claims. Combs led her to the bathroom, where he removed her skirt and underwear and penetrated her from behind. As she drifted in and out, the unnamed assailant replaced Combs and arred her from behind as Combs watched, she says. The woman alleges Pierre replaced the second man and arred her too. When the men finished, he fell into a fetal position on the floor in excruciating pain and was later escorted out of the building and flown back to Michigan, she claims. Combs' lawyer filed a motion to dismiss, calling Doe's account a decades-old tale, a baseless claim, an effort to extract an undeserved financial recovery. Pierre did not reply to a request for comment, but previously called the accusation fiction and a desperate attempt for financial gain. Drugs was a consistent part of Combs' life, Ventura alleges in her lawsuit, claiming he was addicted to prescription painkillers and took ecstasy frequently. She claims he had pills and other drugs out in the open like candy, and that he would supply alcohol, ecstasy, cocaine, and sedative GHB, ketamine, and marijuana during freak-offs.
And remember, this is what, in the 90s? Oh yeah, they was definitely, popping pills, taking cocaine, snorting and shit. And yeah, I believe all this stuff. This is a part of the culture. Not just hip hop, but rock and roll, heavy metal, country. This is what they do. Money, drugs, and alcohol and sex. So yeah, this is definitely believable. I can believe all this shit. It's not too far-fetched. It's not too far-fetched at all. So yeah, I believe it.
Far from enhancing the party vibe, Ventura and others say the substances only darken his mood. Once Combs got drunk or high enough, says one frequent party guest in the early 2000s, he would turn violent and loud. He would take his anger out on people. At several points when Combs was extremely intoxicated, Ventura alleges he beat her. An industry source says they once left a party at Combs' home because they felt so uncomfortable watching an aggressive Combs yell at Ventura throughout the night. You can tell in her eyes that she was scared, they said. I'm like, is this normal? Am I tripping right now? Why is nobody saying anything? Are they scared of him? In a 2015 appearance on the Breakfast Club radio show, Combs described the deal he offers his girlfriends. If I'm in a relationship with you, 25% of the time, you're going to just feel like, oh man, I hate being here. This guy cheated on me. He lied on me, Combs explained while sitting.
I just made a video about that. because now all these old videos are starting to be played over again. And that's one thing about the internet, boy. The internet will always be undefeated. The internet will always be undefeated because they're gonna pull up old clips, they're gonna pull up old tweets, they're gonna pull up old articles, especially in today's age where you can get information just like that. Yeah, all this stuff is being brought up. All this stuff is being brought up, and it ain't looking good, bro. It ain't looking good.
Next his teenage son, Christian. But then there's 75% of the time, I'm going to make you feel like the happiest woman in the world. I'm going to be there and support your dreams. I'm going to be there to hold you, listen to you. I'm going to be there for you like your best friend. And I'll promise you'll smile the most. You know who I am. This is what it is.
Now, this sounds like a confession. And a lot of times what rap artists do, they actually tell you what they do and who they are in their raps. Right? But this sounds like a confession. He said, if I'm in a relationship with you, 25% of your time, you're just going to be like, oh, man, I hate being here. This guy cheated on me. He lied to me. So that 25% includes getting your ass whooped, allegedly, getting your ass DDT from the top rope, taking a whole bunch of pills, whole bunch of drugs, fucking this person, fucking that person, fucking him. His cousin, his brother, sister, him fucking your brother, you know, all this shit. That 25% is you're gonna have to take a lot. That 25% that he talking about is not something to look over. It's a lot of stuff that's gonna happen in that 25%. It's a lot of shit that's gonna happen in that 25%. So basically, right here, he just letting you know, yeah, I'm gonna make your dreams come true, but you're gonna have to do some things that I want you to do. I'll give you your dreams. I will support your dreams. I will make your dreams come true. But what you willing to do for it? I'm just saying. This sounds like a confession to me. Sounds like a confession to me.
Which deal would you choose? There was one term of the deal Diddy never disclosed, sources say. The women who signed up for it were not allowed to walk away. Damian Vasquez, a former Bad Boy intern, says after Combs and Lopez broke up, Combs had staffers camp outside MTV's TRL studios with signs to win her back. Ventura claimed that every time she hid, Combs' network of operatives found her and implored her to return, including a Bad Boy executive who threatened to withhold the release of her music if she didn't return Combs' calls. After Ventura left Combs, he tried to paint a picture of a heartbroken, hurt man. A source who knew the couple throughout their relationship says, when the reality was, he's a liar and an abuser. Burroughs believes Combs' losses at a young age, especially the murder of his father, took a toll on his relationships. He is fortified now with the money and the power, but abandonment and the act of leaving can bring about the vicious results.
Hey, and that is a good point. You know, there's a big difference between being forced to do something and choosing to do something. That is absolutely true. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these people knew what they was getting themselves into, but they was willing to, you know, see how it goes out. So, yeah, we can, you know, put the 80% of the blame on Diddy, but some of these people chose this life too. You could have easily said no and kept it pushing and figure out to get in the industry a different way, you know. But, you know, hey. Now I don't know if he forced, you know, all these people, but I'm sure he gave these people a choice. Yeah, if you want this, you know, you got to do this. What you willing to do? You know? So we got to keep that in mind too. Got to keep that in mind.
He says, and the women catch it the worst. Diddy's long-term partner, Kim Porter, who died of lobar pneumonia in 2018, was no exception. Their relationship was tumultuous, according to two sources who claim Combs physically abused her. I remember Kim used to go through a lot of stuff. Former Bad Boy rapper Mark Curry says,
hey, Keith, exactly. There's a wise man that said,
you gotta tell him no. You got to tell Diddy no.
You know, so you don't have to tell him yes. You know, there was this wise man that started off the year off,
and he said, there's gonna be a lot of people gonna get exposed in 2024. This is the year of exposure. You got to tell him no. No, Diddy, no. And then, do you remember that virgin hole that I was talking about? Yeah, you got to tell him no.
And so, he does give you a choice. You ain't got to tell him yeah. You just got to tell him no, and you got to figure out another route. So, we can say Diddy is this and Diddy is that, but we also got to say that's what you chose to do, so.
Live around them, you get to see the toxic relationship. I think every relationship he had that I experienced around him was like that. Combs and Porter first got together in 1994 and dated on and off until 2007. She ended it for good upon learning Combs had fathered a secret child while she was pregnant with their twin daughters. There were other infidelities, including Combs' affair with Lopez, but Combs never let Porter truly move on, she told Essence. He still called 50, 60 times a day, she said. It was like my life was not my own. He was very, very intrusive. In 2000, Porter's fledgling courtship with the late music executive Shakira Stewart enraged Combs. When the industry gathered for L.A. Reid's wedding in Italy that summer, Combs went to Stewart's room after the ceremony and allegedly broke a chair over Stewart's head. Stewart's mother and two...
I really hope they reinvestigate. I don't know if that's a word or not, but I just made it up if it's not. I hope they open up or reopen this case up with Kim Porter. Because people been saying this about Kim Porter for a long time, that Diddy has been behind this. Yeah, Diddy, boy. I wonder how many people Diddy took out. I wonder how many bodies is under Diddy's belt. Allegedly, this is all allegedly, but seem to be Diddy. Diddy got a couple of bodies under his belt. Allegedly.
Two of his close friends tell Rolling Stone he left him bleeding on a hotel floor in Italy. Stewart's mother, Portia, says he had to have stitches, and then Combs threatened him. I'm going to kill you. That's when I said you need to get out of this business. This man is crazy. By the mid-2000s, Bad Boy had hemorrhaged several top acts, including Faith Evans, Total, 112, Craig Mack, and Foxy Brown. 2 decades later, nearly all of Combs' artists have left him. Apart from himself, stepson Quincy Jones, and son Christian, only Janelle Monáe is left on the label. A rep for Monáe did not reply to a request for comment. Machine Gun Kelly's last track release with Bad Boys was in February 2024. He started his own label established 19XX under Interscope. Rolling Stone reached out to dozens of artists who'd been signed to Bad Boy to ask about their experiences with the label. Many declined, with one saying, I don't have anything nice to say when it comes to my time with Bad Boy. It was not a good experience and one I really don't want to relive. Those who did speak to Rolling Stone say they felt their time with the label was squandered through lack of direction. Several spent years at Bad Boy without releasing any music. Curry, who was affiliated with Bad Boys from 1997 to 2006, has been one of the most outspoken detractors, writing about his dealings with Combs in his 2009 book, Dancing with the Devil, How Puff Burned the Bad Boys of Hip Hop. He says Combs repeatedly promised to...
Is that bald head dude? I think I remember that book, Dancing with the Devil, about... I think I remember that. He's a bald head dude, right? Let me see. I think I remember that book. Is he bald head? Yeah. Him. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Him. Yeah, okay. I remember that. I remember that.
Produce his solo album, but never gave him a budget. There's different ways you can kill a person, Curry tells Rolling Stone. I've noticed him kill a lot of people's spirits. Not everyone felt the same. Singer-songwriter Kalina Harper says one of the highs of her life was joining Combs' Diddy Dirty Money group in 2009. She was later invited to work with Combs on the Love album. He was...
Hey, Tisha, listen. All this stuff is rumors. All of this stuff is rumors. I'm just going to wait until, people do their investigation. We don't know nothing about nothing. All right. We are all just people from the outside looking in. Unless you're inside the circle. Do we actually know? We don't know. We can only listen and just give our opinion. If you was actually there, you would be the only people that would actually know. Right? I have no fucking idea. I don't. You don't. We don't have no actual evidence. I don't know. But all I'm saying, it don't look good. It don't look good. But if the FBI got video footage from that house raid, it's a wrap. It's a wrap. If they got video footage of all them free calls from them from those house raids, it's over. It's a done data.
Effing cool as shit, she says, adding that artists who blame Combs for the trajectory of their career may suffer from disgruntled employee syndrome. Years ago, there were whispers that some bad boy A&R executives would expect sexual favors from female artists in exchange for professional attention. I would hear about female artists being asked to do stuff with some of the other male executives, recalls one former bad boy staffer. Like, we can make or break your career. What you gonna do about it? Going to HR was useless. If you want your job, you're not going there to complain, they add. On the Call Her Daddy podcast in 2022, Danny DeCane's Aubrey O'Day said she was kicked out of the group because she wasn't willing to do certain things, not talent-wise, but in other areas. She refused to get specific, saying the truth was what you can imagine. There was no Me Too, she added. You signed 1 million NDAs and 1 million contracts that took away your rights. Asked by Rolling Stone to elaborate, O'Day said, the answer to what happens if you don't do what the executives want, I'm the full-blown effing story of that. Some who left Combs worried he might try to expel them from the industry altogether.
Babs Bunny. Now she doing battle rapping leagues. I remember making of the band, bro. I remember all this shit. I remember making of the band. Was it Diddy Kane and all that shit? I remember all this shit.
Together. Brooklyn rapper Lanice Babs Bunny Wiley of Combs' MTV reality show Making the Band says she was blackballed after leaving the label. Bun, the photographer, claims her gigs instantly dried up after winning a lawsuit against Combs in 2000 for withholding a set of Biggie's photos from her. She claims a friend of the Vader magazine told her that
Wait, hold on. Oh, she took him to court? Claims that wait, hold on. Rewind. Blah blah blah. I didn't know about this. Wait, what?
Rapper Lanice Babs Bunny Wiley of Combs' MTV reality show Making the Band says she was blackballed after leaving the label. Bun, the photographer, claims her gigs instantly dried up after winning a lawsuit against Combs in 2000 for withholding a set of Biggie's photos from her. She claims a friend of the Vader magazine told her that Combs personally called the office and said if they worked with Bun, Bad Boy would pull his advertising from the magazine. Talk show host Wendy Williams wrote in her...
Damn, I didn't know about that. All this stuff I'm hearing from the first time. Damn. Salute to everybody in the chat. How y'all doing today? I see y'all in the chat. What's up, Speaks? What's up, Odin? What's up, Francis? What's up, Phoenix? Agent Schmitty, Tisha, Dimple D. Shout out to everybody. If y'all new to the channel, please hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. We are 36 subscribers away from 50,000. So if you are new, please help me get to that 50,000. Help me get to that 50,000 because I definitely will be posting videos. I will be posting videos and be going live throughout this whole every day, all day. All right. So if you enjoy this content, definitely subscribe to the channel, and trust me, you will love this channel. All right, because I'm gonna keep you entertained and I'm gonna keep on doing what I'm doing. All right. So hit that like button. Let's get it. Hit that subscribe button. Thank you kindly.
2004 book that Combs spent a lot of money and used a lot of influence to try to crush me after she posted an alleged sexual photo of Combs and another man on her website. Combs denied it was him in the photo. And music producer Easy Mo B claimed in February that after he challenged Combs over a credit Combs had given himself on the producer's song, he noticed certain people wouldn't deal with me. He's someone you don't want to make an enemy out of, says one former employee of Combs. When people do go against him, that person gets ostracized. For some, the effects of being shunned by Combs were profound. Francesca Spiro joined Bad Boy Entertainment in 1998, rising through the company to become Combs' right-hand woman. Spiro alleged in an age and disability discrimination lawsuit that Combs illegally fired her in 2010. She claimed...
Oh, Lord. I hope one person don't hear this. If you know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. Oh, one person just came to my head. Oh, Lord, I hope she don't see this. Oh, look, y'all, in 2010...
Combs froze her out after she took time to recover from a hip surgery and voluntarily checked into rehab to treat a lapse in her sobriety. Sparrow tried to continue working in the music industry, but opportunities would disappear. A family member says the alleged blacklisting led to significant health issues, which brought her to her end, the relative says. She was devastated by the way she was treated. She felt betrayed. Sparrow died in 2014. As ex-Bad Boy President Burrow puts it, Combs never forgets a grudge. If he sees a snag in the sweater, he'll pull. For Combs' 50th birthday in 2019, revelers gathered at his 17,000 square foot homely Hill homes in black tie attire and beaded gowns. Sipping champagne and ice cold Ciroc, the vodka brand Combs shielded for a share of profits. They admired the breathtaking Kerry James Marshall painting that Combs had recently purchased for $21 million. Guests Beyonce and Jay-Z rubbed shoulders with Dr. Dre, Leonardo DiCaprio, Kobe Bryant, Cardi B,
R.I.P.
Snoop Dogg, Kim Kardashian, Usher, and Post Malone. It was a crowning moment for Combs, a testament to the multifaceted success he had worked so hard to achieve. Combs had conquered fashion, winning Menswear Designer of the Year at the prestigious Council of Fashion Designers of America Award in 2004, acted on Broadway, became the co-owner of DeLeon Tequila, founded the Revolt TV cable network, purchased the sports beverage company Aqua Hydrate with Mark Wahlberg, and filmed a cameo in Disney's 2014 movie Muppets Most Wanted. He even legally changed his middle name to Love. With his hard edges seemingly polished away by his gilded life, Combs appeared untouchable.
I wonder if this was a marketing strategy to change his name to Love, knowing that he'd been a devil this whole time. So in the eye of the public, you know, he's all smiling, he's all positive and this and that. That was all just a front. Allegedly. That's why you can't believe nothing what these people show you on screen, on TV, because we don't know these people personally. We don't know how these people are behind the scenes. That's why, man, look, just take what they do, what they provide as entertainment, and just take it as that, because we don't know these people. We don't know what they do behind closed door, right? So I'll just take what it is, just entertainment. All right, just entertainment. All right, because these motherfuckers, you never know. You never know. And it looks like we're starting to know a little bit some of the details. And this is all alleged, right? This is all alleged. This is all just rumors at this time. This is all rumors until the FBI say something. I'm just waiting on the FBI. I'm waiting on FBI and I'm waiting on Homeland Security. Other than that, hey, this is just rumors.
It was all the perfect cover for his alleged physical and sexual abuse of Ventura. Ventura says there were multiple witnesses to her alleged mistreatment, but they were too afraid to cross Combs. She claims both Combs' head of security and assistant began to cry when they saw the extent of her injuries. In her open letter published by Rolling Stone, Ventura's friend Tiffany Red wrote that she was present the night Ventura said she was forced to leave her 2015 surprise birthday party for another freak off with Combs. Red recalls seeing Ventura backed up against the wall with Combs cursing her out. She said Ventura returned later that night, apparently sedated, while Combs screamed at Red, "Tell your girl she wants some birthday dick. I flew all the way from Miami. She's gonna get some birthday dick." Red wrote that she told a visibly angry Combs to leave Ventura alone. She recalled Combs ignoring her and driving off with Ventura in a golf cart. Combs'
I can believe it. I don't know Diddy, never met him, but I can believe some of this stuff. I'm not saying I believe all of it, but most of the shit it sounds about right. It sounds about right. That's just my opinion. And everything is allegedly. But I'm allowed to give my opinion. In my opinion, it sounds believable. It sounds believable.
Physical abuse extended to Ventura's inner circle as well. According to her lawsuit, she claimed one of her friends obtained a settlement after a physical altercation with Combs in 2018. After Ventura's birthday party in 2015, a severely intoxicated Combs allegedly dangled another of Ventura's friends over a 17th floor balcony. Neither friend responded to a request for comment.
Hey, Francis, I agree with that statement too. Parents of these young artists should be held accountable as well. Yeah, because a lot of them, you know, pimp out they children. You know, they live through their children, and they put these young people in this situation knowing that something's going to happen. You know, so yeah, the parents of these, you know, individuals should be held accountable, but a lot of these parents probably are not even living right now. But, you know, at the time of this, they should definitely be held responsible.
Rolling Stone. One source who worked with Combs and Ventura says people fail to speak up because Combs doesn't believe in being told no. And if you get caught up in the wrath of that, it can be very dangerous. In her lawsuit, Ventura says she finally found the strength to leave for good. That's breaking up. She claims Combs pulled off her clothing and assaulted her as she repeatedly said no and tried to push him away. A month later, people reported their relationship was over, citing a source who said Ventura was moving on with renewed focus on her career. Though Ventura's alleged hell at the hand of Combs was largely unknown until she filed her complaint, overlapping public claims about Combs' behavior made minor headlines during their decades together. In 2017, Combs was sued for sexual harassment by personal chef Cindy Rueda in a lawsuit that seemed bizarre at the time but has gained renewed scrutiny. Rueda claims that when she worked for Combs in 2015 and part of 2016, 2015, he regularly had her serve dishes while he and his guests were engaged in sexual activity. Rueda claims Combs once asked her to prepare a post-coital meal, then greeted her fully naked and asked if she liked his naked body. One incident in August 2015 allegedly involved Combs ordering Rueda to serve him breakfast in his room and then partaking in sexual activity with model Gina Hewen. As Rueda dropped the food on the table and fled, the lawsuit was forced into arbitration and ended privately. A lawyer for Rueda did not reply to a request for comment. Hewen, meanwhile, reemerged in 2019 with claims that Combs beat her. In an interview with gossip blogger Tasha K, Hewen said she started dating Combs in 2014 and that he offered her $50,000 to terminate a pregnancy that year. Hewen also said Combs shoved her to the ground and dragged her by her hair in 2018 in a jealous rage, once stumped on her stomach. The allegations barely made a ripple, and Hewen went silent after the interview. Hewen declined to comment for this article. The Detroit area Jane.
God damn. Shit. This nigga. And keep in mind, this is stuff that's being reported. Imagine the stuff that's not being reported. I'm gonna need y'all to keep that in mind. These are the people that's willing to talk. Think about the people that's not willing to talk. So as crazy as all this is sounding, there's a lot more shit that we don't know that people will probably never talk about until they, pass away or something like that. I'm sure, some of these people probably got, wrote a book or something or made a video, and it's probably might get published, once, that person is no longer here. And it's a lot of hush money that probably got spread out through this too, So just imagine of all the things that are not being told. Imagine of all the people that Diddy has did something to, has done something to, that hasn't said anything. Shit. And once again, this is all allegations, all alleged, but bro, how many? After a while, it's like all the stories are the same, though. It's like all the stories are the same. The same. It's just this nigga got a problem, man. This nigga has his boy. Damn, bro. Man, he out there for real. This shit crazy.
Doe, who sued Combs and Pierre in December, telling Rolling Stones she hopes her lawsuit will hold not just Combs, but also all of those who acted with him, stood silent, actively covered up his behavior accountable. In her lawsuit, she said her nightmare was not an isolated incident and pointed to another Jane Doe who sued Pierre on November 21st. That woman alleged Pierre groomed and sexually assaulted her when she was his assistant between 2016 and 2017. Then in early February, Jones, the Love album producer, sued. The 73-page complaint filed by lawyer Tyrone Blackburn, which included unusual elements such as photos of the defendants and redacted names that could easily be deciphered, claimed that Jones worked, traveled, and often lived with Combs while producing 9 songs for the project. Jones describes his experience as a hedonistic hellscape. He claimed to have hundreds of hours of footage and audio capturing Combs, his staff, and his guests engaging in serious illegal activity, including the use and distribution of ecstasy, cocaine, ketamine, marijuana candy, mushrooms, GHB, and the Tusi, a pink powder described as a mixture of ecstasy and cocaine. He claimed that at one of the parties in July 2023, Combs fed him ecstasy-laced liquor until he blacked out and woke up naked next to a sex worker. Jones said Combs terrorized him with unsolicited and unauthorized groping and touching of his anus, and that Combs kept him compliant by displaying weapons, threatening to eat his face, and according to the suit, informing Jones that he's willing to kill his own mother if he must to get what he wanted. Combs' lawyer called the complaint pure fiction. He's this monster, nothing has changed, Jones told Rolling Stone shortly before filing his lawsuit. This guy got no soul. He has no duty to anyone, not even his kids. Combs' associates, meanwhile, have faced allegations.
Woo! Boy.
Allegations of their own. 25-year-old Brendan Paul, who Jones describes in his lawsuit as Combs' drug mule, was arrested and charged with cocaine possession during the raid on Combs' properties. Paul pleaded not guilty but later accepted a deal in May, agreeing to complete a drug diversion program, after which his case will be dismissed. The deal was offered because Paul is considered a first-time offender and the substance amount allegedly found was not of a trafficking.
Agent, what's funny, not really funny, but what if right? This all if. What if, you know, Diddy famous quote is take that, take that, take that. We could be just, you know, overlooking all these signs, all this time. He telling us what he doing, but we just over there thinking, you know, the label, name being Bad Boy, his phrases, take that, take that, take that. He was telling us all along that he was taking that, taking that, taking that. Yeah. Now that all this information is coming out, you can go back and pinpoint, be like, oh shit, God damn it. Same thing with R. Kelly, right? Now that we know what we know, I'm listening to his songs. I'm like, oh shit. What the? Oh, this nigga was telling us this whole time. Right? But we over here, we just, you know, my mind telling me no. We over here just jamming and listening, but they telling us the whole time.
Level, a spokesperson for the Miami-Dade State Attorney's Office said. In early April, yacht steward Grace O'Marcaigh sued Combs and his 26-year-old son, Christian, alleging that Christian drugged and attacked her aboard a luxury vessel rented for a 2022 vacation in St. Martin. While filming a since-scrapped reality show for Hulu, according to NBC News, O'Marcaigh can be heard in an audio recording asking Christian to stop touching her legs. She claims Christian later tried to force her to perform oral sex, allegations he denies through his father's lawyer. Christian Combs' lawyer, Aaron Dyer, did not reply to a request for comment on the allegation, but previously claimed O'Marcaigh's complaint was rife with manufactured lies and irrelevant facts. On May 4th, Combs posted a video of himself standing by an ocean, staring down a tropical monsoon with his arms outstretched as the recorded voice of his spiritual advisor, T.D. Jake booms. Not hysterical, not frantic, not anxious, not fretful, not steady in the storm. While Combs gathers support where he can, the new allegations have reshaped his world. After stepping down from Revolt, he reportedly sold his shares in March. The Harlem charter school he co-founded reportedly cut ties and scrubbed his name from its website. In April, premium liquor giant Diego revealed it paid approximately $200 million to buy the outstanding 50% share of their De Leon tequila brand from Combs, fully dissolving their partnership. In a 2023 court filing, Diego said that Combs had amassed nearly $1 billion from their 15-year relationship, and the wave of lawsuits reignited industry beef. Combs' longtime rival 50 Cent, who is making a documentary about his downfall. Combs is preparing for a fight for his reputation, for his...
Yo, 50 Cent is probably one of the most smartest geniuses. This nigga 50, man. 50 about to make, man. 50 been talking about Diddy for forever, man. And this motherfucker made a documentary about this nigga. He made a documentary about his downfall. About to make millions of it. Sold it to Netflix. This nigga 50 is 50 is crazy. But he's a fucking I'm spitting out my damn chip. 50 Cent crazy, man.
Legacy and in some sense his life. Federal officials declined to say much after the March raids, but a source confirmed to Rolling Stone that investigators in the Southern District of New York interviewed potential witnesses as part of a sex trafficking and racketeering probe. Agents may also examine Combs' alleged ties to the infamous Black Mafia cartel after the...
50, he ain't a master troll. He is a sensei troll. Nobody will ever top 50 when it comes to just trolling and beefing. Man, 50 been beefing with Diddy forever, and he does it in the most craziest way. This nigga been talking about Diddy for forever. Then he low-key doing an investigation. He was low-key doing a documentary this whole time. And then he about to sell it to Netflix. This nigga 50 something. 50, that nigga crazy, man.
Detroit Jane Doe alleged in her suit that the group is rumored to have seeded Bad Boy. No criminal charges have been announced as of this publication. Sex trafficking is certainly a potential component of a pattern of racketeering, or it could be charged on its own. Former federal prosecutor Elizabeth Geddes, a member of the team that successfully prosecuted R. Kelly in New York, tells Rolling Stone. The indictment of R. Kelly, Jeffrey Epstein, and Ghislaine Maxwell, high-profile individuals who long evaded real accountability by law enforcement, offer prosecutors a playbook for a possible prosecution of Sean Combs. Combs is known to sport a gold medallion depicting Lazarus Lazarus, the biblical figure raised from the dead, and why not? He survived the deadly CCNY tragedy, the shooting that killed his top artist, and his Club New York criminal trial, and prospered. He named an album No Way Out, but he's always managed to find one. This time may be different, as more accusers and associates emerge with hellish accounts of their times with Combs, as more voices hint that there are darker stories still to be uncovered. He stands exposed in a much harsher light. To some, his claim that his brutal 2016 attack on Cassie represented a rock bottom from which he has since recovered doesn't ring true. One source who knew the former couple says the mogul's rage was always on the verge of creeping out. Rock bottom must be his personality, they say. I've never not seen this person. Misa Hilton, the mother of Combs' first son, Justin, had been silenced in the wake of Ventura's lawsuit, but after the video broke, she responded by saying, I know exactly how she feels, and through my empathy, it has triggered my own trauma. Hilton declined to comment for this article. It's a long overdue reckoning, says Anna, whose encounter with Combs at the Peninsula Hotel still haunts her. People have been sitting with their experiences for years because you don't know what to do with it. Gardner's friends wrote in her recent affidavit that she still wishes she had spoken up then, raised hell earlier. She watched her friend grapple with the aftermath. The experience completely changed Liza as a person, she wrote. Dickerson Neal too said she was forever changed by a single night. One date with Sean Combs led to the trauma and pain of sexual assault and an ocean depth of shame. She tells the Rolling Stone learning that Combs allegedly distributed an explicit video of her was devastating, and she suffered debilitating self-doubt and a
Video. See, I'm thinking the FBI got all these videos, and just like in Menace to Society, they always keep the video and they show it and they pass it around and that's how they get caught. Just like Menace to Society, when Kane and shit, I forgot the other dude name. What was his name? I forgot his name. When he killed the clerk from the store, took the tape, and then he was watching it with his friends and shit. And that's the shit that got him fucked up. You know you done fucked up, right? You know you done fucked up. And that's what they always do. Yeah, old dog. Kane and old dog. And even so, it seems like, when people commit these crimes, these mass murderers, they like to collect evidence. They like recording it. They like, trophies, And what if the FBI has all these videos that Diddy been keeping this whole time? What if Diddy this whole time he had a secret dungeon in his house, allegedly, a secret passageway, allegedly, in his house this whole time with all his trophies in it, with all the videos, with all the evidence. I'm just saying, I seen it in movies, and it seems like this is what's happening.
Lifetime of inner turmoil. Those who were watching decades ago have long suspected Combs' legacy would end up in disgrace. None of this was really a surprise for me, says one of Howard's alum who had knowledge of Combs' attack on a classmate. You're already an abuser in college. You were already feeling you had to have a certain power over people. Another says Combs must now face accountability. It's time. In an Instagram post in late May, Ventura expressed gratitude for all of the love and support she received. With a lot of hard work, I am better today, she wrote, but she added, echoing the experiences of many of Combs' accusers, I will always be overcoming my past. What I need to do is hear from you. What do you think about this expose the Rolling Stone did on Diddy? Did it change your views on him? Leave a comment, and you know how we do. We'll talk.
Hit that like button, man. Thank you, young lady. Article Speaks for reading that. I definitely hit your like button. I appreciate you taking the time for reading this article, because I sure wasn't going to read it. Yeah. I already hit the like button because I ain't no hater. So make sure, if y'all not a hater over here, man, hit that like button over here. And damn Diddy. You know what? One thing that always stood out about me and Diddy is his eyebrows. His eyebrows always gave me like a dark, evil, devilish look to him. I always thought about this. That nigga eyebrows, like, this dude, is that natural? Like, your eyebrows literally look like that? Like, don't they look like some like devil horns or something? His eyebrows always stood out to me like something is behind those eyes. And I think it's finally being exposed. But I've always thought that. Like, why is his eyebrows like that? It looked like two like devil horns. I'm serious. I've always thought that. I'm like, why is nigga eyebrows like that? That shit look kind of creepy. Hmm. All right, man. Y'all leave a comment down below. This was a very interesting article that Rolling Stone decided to publish. Like I said, all of this is just rumors right now, but that videotape that has been published, that has been seen, that has been posted of him physically attacking Cassie, that changed a lot of people's opinion. And like I said, man, I don't think it's a coincidence that all of this is happening after the arrest of Keefe D. This is just my opinion. This is just my theory. It's just my theory, my opinion. Keefe D done started all of this, in my opinion. Right after they arrested Keefe D, all this shit just so happened to happen. I don't know what Keefe did, said, but it's interesting timing. That's all I gotta say. So I'm gonna go ahead and get up out of here. I know it's gonna be a lot more stuff, man. We still got some Drake stuff. We still got some Drake situations. We still got some Kendrick situations that I'm gonna go over. I know Academics is live, so I'm gonna go over some of his live streams. So it's a lot of stuff that we're gonna talk about over here, man. So if you're new to the channel, please hit that subscribe button. We are almost close to 50,000. We only need about 40 people to subscribe. So if you enjoy this content, please hit that subscribe button on your way out. And that's all I got for right now. I might be back later on today. Yeah, I might be back later on tonight. We'll see. But yeah, man, this is Diddy, boy. It ain't looking good for you, boy. It ain't looking good, man. But like I said, all of this is just rumors until the actual proof come out. But if y'all want my honest opinion, do I believe he's guilty? Guilty! This nigga guilty. Nigga, you going to jail. All right, I think Diddy going to jail. I'm not saying that he did everything, but I'm saying he's guilty of some of it. How do I know this? I don't know it. I'm just giving my opinion. And I think this nigga is guilty. All right, and if he is convicted and proven to be guilty, he deserves to rot in fucking jail for the rest of his damn life. All right, because this is some evil shit that this nigga is being accused of. And if he's found guilty, and if they got videotape, and if they can trace this down with hardcore evidence, it's a wrap. But all this is just alleged until, proven. That's about it, man. Salute to y'all. Appreciate y'all coming through. And I'll see y'all later on, man. Hit that subscribe button. Salute to everybody in the chat. What's up, Princeton? What's up? Mac Main, what's up? Means, what's up? Supreme Turtle. I see y'all in the chat. S Ford, what's up? Agent Schmitty, Turtle, Lee in the building. What's up? Darius, Mike, J. Keith, Repairman, Michael, Culture. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Appreciate y'all coming through. The worst is yet to come. Hey, that's the scary thing about it. This is just the beginning. In my opinion, this is, man, they just serving the appetizer right now. They just serving the appetizer. Matter of fact, we haven't even got the appetizer. We just sat down at the table and they said, do you want some water? We just getting served water yet. We ain't even get the bread and side salad yet. We just got sat down at the table and they just brought us a glass of water. We haven't even got to the appetizer and the entree and the dessert. It's gonna be a lot more shit coming out. So on that note, I'm up out of here, man. Appreciate y'all. Love y'all. See y'all on the next video in the next live stream. I'm out of here. Peace.